Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. Alright, I'm back. And we're going to try this again. I've got my internet back. I guess maybe they're working on it or something. I don't know. I am going to have to reprogram some of my buttons for switching back and forth from this. But we're in Flight Simulator now. It's different. It's definitely different from the last one. The last one I played, I think, was Flight Simulator 2002. I think that might have been the last one. So yeah, and I'm just learning everything. It's going to be a learning test. So disclaimer: I might crash. So just get ready for that. So I did figure out that the D-pad, down on the D-pad, is flaps. So if we're going to do a short field takeoff, you got to have your flaps all the way down, but we're not. So we're going to bring our flaps all the way up. And I am in a basic Cessna airplane, so that's got to be a good thing. I need to figure out how to turn my head faster too. There's got to be a way. I'm sure there's a lot of settings that I need to probably tweak. Why is that not working? That used to be the throttle. Oh wait, who is that? I've got a co-pilot here with me. Ooh. What did I do? What is that, like a camera? Never mind, don't want to do that. Right bumper and X. Okay, how do I turn the throttle up? It used to be... Well, when I went outside... Okay, I guess the outside throttle is different. I did figure out how to change it to daytime too. I had to do it from the main menu, so... I don't know if you can change that while you're in the game or not. I'll have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to probably watch some YouTube videos on this. And here we go. We're airborne. Don't want to have too steep of a angle here because I'll stall the aircraft out. Don't want to do that. Oh, dude, this takes me back. This is way better than the 2002. Man, look at the livery out there. That is awesome looking. Knock on wood, internet, stay strong. You gotta have the internet to play this game. Man, look at the detail of this stuff. So, if my calculations are correct, I think I'm heading north. I think that's the ocean over there. There's the launch pads over in that direction somewhere. I'm going to try to turn west. Last time I played this, I had the Sidewinder joystick, so it's different playing it with the controller a little bit. I need to decrease the throttle just a little bit. That's my engine RPM down there, kind of the second box over. Need to figure out how to adjust my elevator trim too. All stuff I've got to figure out. How do you do that on a controller? Did I turn west or did I turn east? I think I turned east. I think I was heading south, so that's gotta be south. Yeah, because now it looks like I'm coming over to the launch complexes over here. Well, I got my heading up there. I guess I should pay attention to the heading up there. Yeah, those look like launch towers down there.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Uh-oh.
Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
Yeah, look at all the launch towers out here. We got, I don't know if there's any rockets out here, but that's pretty cool. Dude, the detail is just, this is a beautiful, beautiful game.
Orlando approach. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is tied to Cessna Skyhawk for miles northeast of Kilo Romeo 7 Delta Victor 900. Request flight following.
Okay, the launch towers are kind of
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Orlando approach.
triangular.
001.
They almost look like,
Squawk 2001. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I guess my guy's talking to him because I'm sure not.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 3 miles northeast of Kilo Romeo 7 Delta Victor 1000. Altimeter tree 004.
Roger. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
What do you call the things that look like the Washington Monument? They're like a triangle? Well, that's what the launch towers look like. They look like little city buildings, like skyscrapers, actually. And there are like detailed expansion packs and stuff for the game, so. Alright, I am gonna go west. There's where they roll the rocket out. There's the road that they roll them out on that crawler thing. So the Kennedy Space Center should be down here. Wonder how I zoom in now. That's the rudder, not that button. That moves it, that steers it. Are these other aircraft in my area that I'm seeing? I'm seeing these little bubbles. What? Oh, I thought the launch complex was in right there. Gators all in the water. Altitude here. 270 is straight west. Uh-oh. All aircraft out. Increase power.
Orlando approach. Generic November 611 Foxtrot Tango is type generic. 1 miles northwest of Kilo Charlie Oscar India, 700. Request flight following.
Generic November 611 Foxtrot Tango, Orlando approach. Squawk 0755.
Little in cab here. Yeah, this must be my co-pilot,
Squawk
flight instructor. Is that like the
0755.
AI?
Generic 1 Foxtrot Tango.
I know they call the Microsoft
Generic 1 Foxtrot Tango.
co-pilot.
Radar contact 1 miles northeast of 8 Foxtrot Delta 4, 1500. Altimeter tree 005.
Am I able to actually like, talk to people? Hello? Hello?
Roger. Generic 1 Foxtrot Tango.
Breaker 19. I guess nobody can hear me. You probably gotta hit like a push to talk button or something. Okay, if I look away, that snaps me back to there, so that's good to know. I wonder if it does that out here. Yep. So in on the right stick is kind of like the snap thing. Heading in the direction of Orlando, I think. Flying almost at 270. Pretty much, I'm headed straight west. I'm gonna need a lot of practice at this. Especially with the controller, you know, back when I played back in the days of the Force Feedback Pro with the Sidewinder joystick. You use the keyboard and that together, kind of, and you know, all the flight controls, you know, your throttle, your flaps, all that was on the joystick. And now that I'm on the controller, it's much different. And look at the ground detail. Look at that. It's like I'm flying over a neighborhood. Normally an airport will have lights on the runway and you can kind of see them from the air. I'm not seeing anything right in this second though. Oh man, there's towers down there. I need to climb a little bit. Yeah, those have got to be like other aircraft out there. Need to study my geography too a little bit more and go before I fly. I kind of look where I'm going to fly and maybe do like a flight plan and.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Traffic is 7 o'clock, 4 miles, and 800 generic. Report them in sight.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Have a generic in sight.
I do? Okay, it says you when it's you talking, so I guess that's my guy talking. I do not have that traffic in sight, sir. Where did it say? Which direction? I guess it says maybe behind me there. There's some storm clouds up here too. Look at that. I wonder if this uses like real-time weather. Wait to see what the keys look like the Florida Keys and stuff. I think I'm just flying kind of over the Everglades-ish places. Now that looks like a runway. I don't know if it is or not. Might just be the road. Man, look at the detail. Look at that. It's way more. It looks better than the 2020 release that they had. Highway there. I'm following on kind of along this highway, so it's got to lead to something. Got to lead to some kind of airport. Headphone off for a second. I heard this. It almost sounded like heavy rain outside. My computer. It's kicking up in high gear, and it's a decent computer too. So yeah, if you're gonna play this, yeah, those look like storm clouds over there. There might be rain over there.
Orlando approach. Generic November 156 Echo Whiskey is type generic. 1 mile southwest of Kilo Charlie Oscar India, 900. Request flight following.
Generic November 156 Echo Whiskey, Orlando approach. Squawk 0022.
Squawk 0022. Generic 6 Echo Whiskey.
Generic 6 Echo Whiskey. Radar contact 1 miles east of Kilo Charlie Oscar India, 500. Altimeter tree 008.
Roger. Generic 6 Echo Whiskey.
Yeah, we're getting into some of these darker clouds up here. We might run into some rain. That over there. be coming into Orlando.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, contact Orlando, approach on 135 decimal
me.
tree. Good day.
135 decimal tree. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Okay. This is definitely some type of residential housing kind of area. I wonder how you pull on that. Have to go in the pause menu? No, not that. Ooh, boy, that sky looks mean. Look at that cloud. Got some larger structures over here. This, you know, a lot like Farming Simulator is where you can just kind of come in and you still have to think because, you know, you're flying, and, you know, but it's one of those peaceful
Generic
things.
123, contact Orlando, approach on 128 decimal tree 75. Good day.
That looks like a nuclear power plant, actually. Where is there a nuclear power plant? Boy, say that 5 times fast.
Going to 128 decimal tree 75. Generic 12 tree.
That's definitely a nuclear power plant facility because you can see the steam towers there. I didn't know Florida had one of those. Not sure what it looks like though. Don't fly over that too much. I need to figure out how to pull my map up. It's not that button. I can see the GPS map there. Bro, do you know how to pull the map up? No? You look like John F. Kennedy. Doesn't he? Look at him. Doesn't he look like John F. Kennedy a little bit? Yeah, you do. I said what I said. He gave me a look. He's like, maybe he is. No. What? find a place to land. I think this is a tower thing down here. I gotta watch because there's towers down here. See the tower poles? Towers. And stay well above those. Man, look at the detail of this thing. This is crazy. Way more detailed than back in 2002. I remember when I started playing Flight Simulator, what was the version? It was the version before Flight Simulator 95. Was it like 3.1 or something like that? It came in a box that had like the black the old school PC boxes, the old... I don't even remember the version. It was basically just, it really looked very wireframe-ish. Nothing compared to this. That was 30 years ago. Alright, that's... Oh, even look at the traffic down there on the interstate. That's got to be I-4. Got to be Interstate 4. Oh boy. Oh no. I stalled out my... Oh no. Increased power. Yeah, this is the interstate. This has got to be I-4 down here. I'm either going in the right direction or I need to go back that way. I bet I need to go back the other way. I'm heading almost due south now. That looks like an airport. I don't think it is, though. Yeah, I've got to learn wherever I'm going to fly at, I need to kind of study ahead and learn where everything's at. airstrip or something out here somewhere. I really want to land. Everywhere I look, when I see like that down there, it ends up being a road or interstate or highway or something. This might be an airport. This looks like an airport. Yes, this is definitely an airport. Cool beans, I found an airport. I can land. I wonder which airport this is. I'm gonna fly left traffic. I don't think this is what is it, Orlando International? Or the MCO, I think. I don't think this is MCO. Maybe it is, because it looks like there's another. Looks like there's another runway over here. This might be Orlando International. This is totally Orlando. Look at the big jets. Big jets down there. This is MCO. Gotta be. Need to do my homework. Get some Google Earth pictures and stuff just to be sure. But it's got a control tower and everything. So I feel like I need to land not over there. That looks like the big. Probably need to land probably at that one over there, that smaller or shorter one, just to get out of the way. Yeah, those look like the big jet runways over there. I don't know which way the wind is blowing from, so I'm just going to try to land this from the south. Throttle, flaps 2 degrees. Well, not 2 degrees, second notch. I'm going final approach. Full flaps. Increasing throttle. It was a little rough. Little rough. Okay, this might not be a small runway. I see a jet. Might be one of the big ones. Need to get off the runway. Where's the taxiway? My instinct is to hit the right trigger. Because normally that's, you know, the throttle on other games. There's the taxiway I can get off of. I don't know what the brake is. I've got to do my homework on what all the controls are for the controller. And most likely, oh, this thing gives force feedback too. Oh, I don't know what the brake is. Apparently, it's not decreased throttle. I wonder. I bet it's a combination of like right bumper and something. Not that button. No. Well, this is the parking brake. Guess I can just turn that on. Okay. So, we're flying now. I can't zoom in. I don't know how. So, I've got some homework to do. I need to play around with this and practice it a little bit. But we'll definitely come back. We have a ton of other aircraft that we can fly. And the sky's the limit. I mean, there's so many places we can go all over the world, different times, and it's really highly detailed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some more flying with you guys. Alright, until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one.